Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Reneilwe Sehlake. If you're new, we do anything creative, home living, DIYs, makeovers, renovations on my channel. And we are finally in Tis the Season series, and we are going to go shopping for festive season decor. I've sectioned this video in 3 different sections, so stay tuned. Starting off with the home decor for the Christmas decorations, there's this beautiful tree that I saw, and what I like about this is that you can install batteries at the bottom because this tree lights up because it has lights strung around it. And then there is this tree star or tree topper, whatever you want to call it, and it was 200 rands. But I don't like glittery stuff because it transfers on your hands and it could be like difficult to clean up. But moving on to other items, I will just share a few tips for you guys. That was a nice save. I almost dropped that in the store. But anyways, I had to step in the sun because at the time that I was recording this video in the store, the lighting was not the best. So moving on, I decided to have a theme for my Christmas decorations this year. But I highly suggest, if you guys want your home to look luxurious and feel like luxurious, why am I having a hard time saying that word? I would suggest you go with a theme. So you could go with a green and white theme, you can go with a cream theme with greenery, or you can go with a red and white theme. That is my theme for this year, red, white with a touch of a touch of white with more of the silver/champagne. So having a theme is nice because you don't go all over the place with your decor, and always go for the timeless decor pieces that you can get in the store, ones that you know that you're going to keep reusing, just like this decorative item. I like the fact that some of these things you have to put batteries in them as opposed to using tea light candles because that could be a fire hazard. So I really like that. You can also, feel part of the theme or Christmas fever kind of vibe by having a mug. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys love shop with me videos, or you enjoy this video, or you stay tuned to the end of this video. If you do stay tuned at the end of this video, please leave me a Christmas tree because tis the season. Moving on to more decorative items, I did love that wreath. It was so beautiful and I feel like it could fall under timeless pieces. Moving on to the smaller ornaments and little decor items that you can add to your home as touches to adding that Christmas theme vibe to your home. There were different kinds of lights that I wanted to show you guys, string lights and etc. And then there were these huge ornaments. I don't even know how you decorate with these ornaments, but I would suggest like get a bowl and then fill them with different size ornaments. That would look good. And they also had these ornaments as well, where if you shook it, like the inside detail would move around. I found it very interesting, so you could also get those. And then there were also these kinds of ornaments. What I've noticed is usually when you decorate your Christmas tree with different shapes and sizes of ornaments and different like variety of colors, but within your color scheme, it looks overly textured, but the good kind of texture. And texture is definitely food for the eyes, so I highly recommend you guys go for different shapes and sizes for ornaments. When it comes to this candle holder, this is something I will classify as timeless. It's something that you'll probably reuse in the next year when you're decorating your home. So I would always gravitate towards something that I know I'm gonna like years to come, as opposed to something that is on trend and you only like it for that 1 year. I wouldn't splurge on something like that, but if it's affordable, you can go for it and enjoy it. But yeah, what I do love about Mr. Price Home is that I showed you these ornaments before, but you see them in different colors, so you can have a nice color scheme. And they have these nice, I think this is ceramic decor pieces. You can always create your own little Christmas village if you'd like. And then more on the string lights, they had different variety. They had the stars, well, different kinds of stars. They had the round ones. You can just basically go for whatever vibe you want. And what I like is Christmas is about family, it's about togetherness, it's about friends. You guys could DIY your own ornaments. So I find that very interesting because it could be a good time spent with family and friends. I'm a family orientated person, so I definitely like the idea of DIYing your ornaments because it could bring you guys together. And then more on the ornaments that they had in the store. You could buy these ones, these individual ornaments, to fill out your tree. This is when you can create more texture through different kinds of color or shape, size, or detailed ornaments. I liked these ones. They gave this kind of mercury vibe to it and it was very nice. Like getting a couple of these would look good on a tree. Please note that some of these items, I've seen them before last year and they're just recycling them. So I highly suggest that I would give you a tip. Once I think, what is it, Black Friday is done, come and buy these ornaments or Christmas decor on sale, and you can always, use them next year, or try and figure out what your budget is and also figure out what your theme is for the following year, and then you can come and buy these items when they're on sale. That is what I did last year. When everything was going on sale, I came in and I scooped a lot of ornaments that were very affordable. Some of them were beautiful and big, and I got them for 9 rands. That'll be the next video on my channel where I show you guys a shopping haul of all the items that I bought on sale last year. Moving on to the wreaths. No home says welcome like a good wreath on the door when somebody has to knock on it. And honestly, they have these nice tinsels, but I feel like you can create a garland out of this, which is great. And if you don't like that cherry look, they also had one with just the floral items on it. And then for Santa's bag, you could put this underneath your Christmas tree and have like gifts flowing out of it. So it gives that Santa, or shall I say what we South Africans call him, Father Christmas, probably brought gifts and stuff. So more on the Christmas trees, but I love this tree skirt. I'm definitely gonna get one. This is something to cover the legs of your tree, which is gonna uplift and make it luxurious and make it seem so seamless. Last year I didn't see any textural items that were Christmas themed. Mr. Price Home definitely stepped up with this one. They had Christmas themed scatter cushions. I wouldn't go for the overly branded kind, because honestly, the nice thing about decor that is so calm and simple, like the ones where it has specks of gold, you can always reuse this in a different season or phase it out in the fall season, or autumn rather, or winter. And it's always nice to have a cozy throw blanket and some candles to set the mood for when you have guests. Speaking of guests, time for the part about the hostess with the mostest. So if you are thinking about hosting your friends or your family or your neighbors, I don't know, for the Christmas season or the festive season rather, here are a few things that I've seen in the store and I'm sharing with you guys. So obviously, there's no gathering without alcohol in most places. Not all places, but most places when people are hosting, there's always alcohol. So a beautiful wine rack would be beautiful to add on to your bar cart or your bar area, or to that table that you've set up for your drinks. And then dishing up for your guests, it'll be nice to have these wooden servers. They look really good. And then I'm just gonna go to the glassware. Nothing screams festive than this. This is so timeless. You could have this for 5 years to come. Somebody might even think this is vintage. Meanwhile, you just got it from Mr. Price Home. Very affordable. You can create a whole set, which is what I like for yourself. I always recommend that instead of buying a whole box of glasses or something like that, you can create your own set of glasses to the number that you'd like. You can make a set of 4, a set of 6, however you like. And honestly, who hosts without a charcuterie board? Charcuterie boards are the in thing. Is the best way to keep your guests entertained with food while the food is getting ready, or after they've had a heavy meal to keep them company. And what more than a Christmas tree board to scream festive, right? In different sizes. So whether you're hosting a large group of people or a small party, it is all suitable to your liking. And honestly, for that dinner or Christmas lunch, you probably want to set up your table to look good. They had different kinds of tablecloths. I really liked this one that was green. I felt it was slightly minimalistic, so it's good. And then you can always pair it up with serviettes. What is this? Not serviettes, but yeah. And then they come with the rings. I lost the word. But anyways, you could also have your apron for the chef who's gonna do the mostest as well. And then you can always go for something like this, which is timeless, and you can use it, you can pull it out for any season besides Christmas. And then on to dishware. I'm not saying get new dishware just because you're hosting new guests or you have guests over your house, but maybe you don't have enough plates, maybe you're trying to go all out. I will suggest that you come here, create your own set, different colors if you want. You can mix and match colors. This set came in different colors, and like the fact that you have it as individuals, you can create your own set, which you guys know I've already said I advocate for that. So you can go for the mint green or the white if you like, and then you can go for the more themed side plates where it's like Merry Christmas or Joy or Merry, and then obviously your guests need to have some snacks or some cookies. I mean, festive season is about baking. It's about baking as a family for most people, and it was like that for me growing up with my grandmother. My grandmother used to rally all of us as a grandchildren, and we used to be in the kitchen baking with her, which is one of the best memories I have with my grandmother. So you could also, you know, have a bigger jar for your cookies and smaller plates to give out your meals. And then this is a nice cake. It's not a cake stand, but it's more or less along those lines, and more on the tablecloths. As you can see, you can go for different kinds of tablecloths, but I always like the ones that are not overly festive, so you can always utilize them for other, you know, gatherings or other events that you're gonna host, because I feel if you have something that's not overly festive, you can always reuse it somewhere down the line, as opposed to just pulling it out for that 1 month in the year. So more on the baking stuff. This would help you gather your friends, gather your family. You guys can build a gingerbread house and decorate it. I always see this when I watch Housewives of Beverly Hills, and it always looks interesting to me. So I like the fact that Mr. Price Home is incorporating that. More on the glassware section. When you're hosting, you probably want to, you know, mix up some drinks for your guests, or you probably want to have somebody who mix up the drinks for your guests. They have beautiful glasses, and I love these glasses, and they were 240 rands. And honestly, if you don't want to get the boxes, you can always go to create your own set. I like these ones because the stem was different. I liked the hue of different shades on these glasses. They look nice. And then more on that stemmed glass, you can get it in a white version where the stem is white. And then you can also get one where the stem is tinted in different colors. But if you are a new homeowner and it's your first time hosting, it could be overwhelming. So they have a starter glass set to kick you off or kickstart you in your hosting journey, or simply because you probably just moved, you don't have glasses. That is a nice thing to buy for yourself. And then for more entertainment pieces, nothing screams entertainment than board games or any type of games for your guests. And honestly, it breaks the ice if some of your guests don't know each other, and I love how some of these games do carry aesthetic. Now, speaking of aesthetic, we're going to move on to the new home decor that Mr. Price Home has. Starting off in the plant section, this picture was so cute. Something about it screams futuristic, probably the shape of it. And then they have this cute, you know, gardening tools in floral, like painted in floral items, which is so cute. Moving on to the texture items, or your scatter cushions rather, these looked very beautiful. Honestly, some of these can fit in with your Christmas theme, and you can carry them out over throughout the years. I found this very interesting. There's a fabric gift wrap. This was on sale, so I didn't include it with the Christmas items because chances are by the time you're Christmas shopping, maybe they won't have them. And then more on the vases that they have. You guys know I'm a sucker for vases, so I liked this one. It was very interesting. And then they had this basket bowl, and then the candle. And yes, I did not add candles in the festive section of this, mainly because I wanted to broaden this whole part of what they have that's new. Their new vases are beautiful, guys, and I just picked up this one to show you guys how affordable some of their vases can be. This is just 40 rands, and you can decorate a lot with it. These are mirror trays. I liked the different colors and hues, or shades rather, of neutral tones that it had. And then they also had these stone decor, which was 300 rands. And then they also had these small little trinkets, which are very nice to fill out your bookshelf, or maybe decorate, you know, a corner of the kitchen or something like that. They also had these wax burners or oil burners, depending on which one you pick out. And then they had these chess pieces as well that you can use as bookshelf fillers, and candles on candles on candles. Of course, I'm gonna always reach out for the candles. I'm gonna let you in on something. First of all, this candle was so beautiful. I'm into greens as of late. I don't know why. But anyways, what I'm gonna let you in on is that I've recorded this video for the second time. The first time I recorded everything, there was less stock in the store, but there was different items which I failed to record this time around because I couldn't find all of them. And instead there was new decor. And the reason why I had to go back to the store and re-record all of this after work is because I lost my footage. A lot of footage was lost, and I had to go back and re-record all of this. So please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I clearly love you guys so much that I had to go back to the store and redo all of this. And I'm pretty much sure the people at the store are like, wasn't this hun here just a few days ago? But anyways, more on candles. These candles were cute. I didn't love the scent of this one, but I like the shape. And then more on these bigger candles. These are nice way, like it's a nice way to gift people. Like I said guys, if you guys are interested and still in tune in this video, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned for the more episodes that are gonna come in for Tis the Season vibe. I loved this candle. And more on other decorative items. Guys, I found these pot holders very cute. Although they didn't call them that, but I found them very nice. Yeah, far from the typical ugly pot, like the thing that protects your kitchen counters usually are ugly. And that was a plug that I'm giving you guys. They have their organizational item on sale. Moving on to the apron section, they have a set that you can create aprons to your oven gloves and everything. They're beautiful. Moving on to the furniture items, just to close this video off. Thank you very much guys for tuning into my video. I truly appreciate your support, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to give this video a comment if there's any items that you guys loved and you want to get for yourself for the festive season, or maybe as a hostess of the mostess. And I think that's how I say it. Anyways, more on their furniture items. I'm a sucker for boucle. I really am, and I really love them. Like, I would definitely get a boucle chair. So more on those stuff. And guys, the sleeper chair next to this chair, or the sleeper couch, was so comfortable, beyond comfortable. And you can always fabric shield this. I just wanted to plug you guys in on, if you're stressed and you don't want to have fabric in your home, you could always add fabric. So guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna close this off here with a couple of side tables. And I love pops of colors that are kind of muted, like muted colors, but they bring in a bit of color. And this chair, just to close off this show, okay, I'm gonna end it off with art, but like, this chair was so beautiful. Is it comfortable? Probably not, but it is worth the aesthetic. See you next week.